Hello, friends. Today I'm here to present to you my aloo chokha, which is the Indian version of mashed potato. And my channel's name is My Recipe. Please watch through, and if you like my channel or my series, please like, share and subscribe. So we're gonna start with the ingredients. What we need is 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil, about one medium-sized onion chopped really fine, and boiled potatoes, peeled and boiled. And you need 2 teaspoons of cumin seeds. So now we're gonna start by heating our pot. Let's watch how we make it. Once the pot is hot, we add oil to it, and to ensure that the oil is actually already hot before you put the onions in, you or the cumin in before you put the onions, please make sure you put a couple of the cumin. You will notice that it is sizzling, and once you see it has started sizzling, just add all of the cumin to it, and you will hear this fluttering sound. Just make sure that you fry down your cumin a little bit. Once you see it becomes slightly bit brown, it is ready for the next ingredient, which is onion, which we have finely chopped and kept. So we add the onion. Now, off late I've been choosing red onion because I like the flavor of it, but you could add yellow or white onion as well to the recipe. So what we're gonna do now is we are going to cook down the onion till it is about translucent. To expedite the cooking of the onion, you can add salt to taste at this point, because the next ingredient, as you know, would obviously be the the potatoes, which we're gonna mash into the onion. So salt to taste, like I said. I freehand my salt. Feel free to add as much as you like. And this will expedite cooking your onions for you. Now, if you notice it is starting to cook down faster, give it a minute or so. If you notice that when the onion starts getting cooked, there's a little bit of water that gets released. You don't have to wait for the water to completely die down, because it'll obviously help you mix the potatoes with the salt in the potato. But yes, for sure, let it sit for a couple of minutes so that it partially gets translucent, loses its color, turns translucent. You don't have to go golden brown. Some people like it golden brown, so you can wait till it turns golden brown. I'm not that crazy to turn my onions golden brown. I kind of prefer it a little half cooked. But yes, it is choice whether you like the flavor of the onion a little bit, then you can put it at this time. But I'm gonna wait for a few more minutes for it to cook down a little more and the water to dry down, and then we'll show you the next step in a minute or two once the onions are fried down. Okay, so in about a minute or so, you notice that it has now lost color. It has become translucent, as well as the water has evaporated. Good time to put your potatoes in, and just cut it a little so your potatoes don't go flying all around the place when you're trying to mash it up. So I cut them, and then we will start mashing it up. Okay, so make sure you hold the pot steady, otherwise, they could be a major issue if the pot goes flying, so hold it tight when you're trying to mash it down. And because it's properly boiled through and through, you don't have to keep it on the stove for too long. You can just mash it up. Once it's properly mashed, just let it sit for a few minutes so that it mixes in properly and all the flavors go into the potato, and then we can remove it. So I'm going to show you the next step. So we're gonna use this to clean it up a little bit, and then we are gonna see what happens next. Okay, so now we are done with this, and then we will mix it up and we will let it fry down a little bit, not like super fried down, but yes. So it is mashed potatoes, a different version of mashed potatoes. I know Thanksgiving just passed by, and there is a lot of other recipes of making mashed potatoes, but this is how the Indians would make mashed potatoes and call it aloo ka chokha. So it is potato or aloo mashed up with jeera, which is cumin, and onion, which is pyaz. So that would be the recipe for today. And like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, please do not forget to like, share, subscribe to this series of my recipe, and I will bring a lot more different recipes that I follow, I know of. No patency, but yes, I like them, I make them, so I bring them to you. Thank you so much for watching, and you enjoy yourself.